Told by. Okay, well, everyone, hello, happy morning.
Happy
Happy, happy
morning.
morning.
Ah, it's been a whole week. Feels like I haven't met y'all in such a long time. Well, how's everyone doing tonight?
Great,
Please unmute yourselves. Pretty
great, great.
good? Okay. Well,
Very good.
my name is Donna, and I am here to welcome you to SCBD Toastmasters Club. Before we start, I have a few ground rules for us to go through. First, be on time, and thank you for being on time tonight. We really appreciate you coming here so that we can enjoy the best of the meeting. And second, please rename yourselves. So if you're a role taker, write down your name write down your role dash your name. So if you're an evaluator like Toastmaster Sabrina, you write eval, number of eval, and then your name. And then if you're a guest, write G dash your name. And then turn on your camera so that we can see your beautiful faces. And please keep your microphone on mute while others are talking. And when it is your turn to speak, please unmute yourself so that we can hear you. Lastly, be right here, right now, fully present, and have fun. Okay, before we start, I think I would like to stretch a little bit. So, open up your hands, stretch forward, okay, and stretch to the side. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, folks. Okay, ready to start? Okay. Everybody, welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club. We are supportive, courageous, brilliant, and determined, and also, most of the time or sometimes, members of this wonderful neighborhood. We are here since April 6, 2005. We are part of Toastmaster International that has existed since 1924. It is going to be Toastmasters' 100th anniversary this week. So happy birthday, Toastmasters. Not many organizations can say that. Toastmasters focuses on public speaking and leadership with nearly 300,000 members worldwide in almost all countries. So wherever you go, you can always get to better yourself. Now, our mission is integrity, respect, service, and excellence. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And how do we do that? We do that. Oh, hold on. Can you hear me properly? Okay. We do that through pathways. These are paths or sort of like majors where you get to pick and choose the projects that are most suitable for you. If you're looking to do more projects and events, try dynamic leadership. If you've never been on stage before, try presentation mastery. You have something that's just right for you. And within Pathways, there are many unique projects that you can use to enhance your public speaking and leadership skills. You have difficult audience where we have paid planted members that are going to throw tomatoes at you, not literally. And then we have make a podcast if you want. We have active listening so that you can learn how to practice being a better listener. And lastly, high performance leadership where you get to make your own event. Being a Toastmaster is your chance to become, this is all real, by the way, a world public speaking champion, an international leader, a mentor to others, and a leader of your own terms. And we are here to welcome our brand new member, Toastmaster Tivanka. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So we have a cute little habit here that we have carried for a whole century, and that is welcoming our new members through a pledge. Are you welcome to doing that?
What is it? Through
So
a what?
we have a new member pledge.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Yes, it sounds pretty serious because it's quite old school. Back then, people would like literally toast so that you become a toast master, but we don't have our cups here, so we could just do it with that. Okay, so please repeat after me. I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation
I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation
to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment,
to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment,
to apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program,
to apply myself to the project outlined in the Toastmaster education program,
to participate actively in club activities,
to participate actively in club activities,
to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner,
to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner,
to build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members,
to build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members,
and to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
and to bring new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
Woohoo! And everybody, let us welcome Toastmaster Ivanka by repeating the below. Okay, so please repeat after me. We, the members of SCBD Toastmasters Club, pledge
We,
The
the
member
member
of
of the
SCBD
SCBD
Toastmasters
Toastmasters
Club
Club pledge
to support you in your quest for self-development,
to
to
support
support
you
you in
in
your
your
request for
quest for
self-development,
self-development,
to provide you with positive, helpful evaluations,
to
to provide
provide you with
you with
positive,
positive,
helpful
helpful
evaluation,
evaluations,
to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere,
to
to
maintain
maintain
a
a
friendly,
friendly,
supportive
supportive
atmosphere,
atmosphere,
to give you opportunities to help others,
to give
to
you
give
open
you
opportunities to
opportunities
help
to help
others,
others,
and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
and to make
and
your
to make your
Toastmasters
Toastmasters
membership
membership
a
a rewarding
rewarding
and
and fulfilling
fulfilling
experience.
experience.
Okay, thank you everyone, and let's welcome Toastmasters Ivanka.
Happy morning and
Welcome!
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We hope you enjoy.
Thank you.
All right. And we'd also like to welcome our beloved neighbors. We have the outgoing VP Public Relations of Gunung Sewu Toastmasters, Toastmaster Fina. We have Toastmaster Nikki from Metz. And we also have our past division director and also current speechcraft coordinator, Toastmaster Alvin. Thank you everyone for coming today. So don't forget, we meet every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 online. But next week, we'll meet at the Ministry of Education Library every first and last weeks of the month. So associate payday week with SCBD Toastmasters, okay? All right, without further ado, let us go ahead and open this meeting. Okay, so I would like to welcome our Toastmaster of the meeting. Very, very first time, Toastmaster Farah, time is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam President, for explaining the rules and also explaining a bit about Toastmaster. So, happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Yay, my name is Farah, and today I will be the Toastmaster of the meeting. So, first of all, I will introduce our meeting theme. Okay, I assume my slides is visible. So, today's theme is stress less, live more. Sounds so relatable to us, though, for people who day to day have activities around SCBD, right? So, next, we have the word of the day, today, which is contentment, which means a state of happiness and satisfaction. And then, okay, before we proceed to the next agenda, I will tell you a little bit about today's agenda, which will be started with prepared speech and then table topic, evaluation session, and then closing. But before that, we have question of the day. So for today's meeting, the question is, do you feel content with your life? Ooh, such a deep question. As for me, I think the answer is I'm still trying to because I don't know, I am trying to do anything I like, but I still find time goes by really fast. So yeah, I don't really know if it's oh, if I feel content or not. So who wants to answer the our question of the day? Or maybe I should pick one of the participants. What about guess Caillou? Do you want to answer this question?
Sure. Do I feel content with my own life? I will say 50-50, ladies and gentlemen. Why? I am here today as because of Toastmasters, and also I want to dig deeper on what can I do in the future with what I have today. So at the same time, I'm not feels like I lack of something. It's just the curiosity that I would like to know more about things that are happening around. For all of your information, I am an electrician. So doing and playing around with electrics is something kind of fun and dangerous at the same time. So to all of my friends, do I feel content with my life today? I would say yes. At the same time, curious to know more about what's in it for me. And with that, back to you, Farah.
Okay, thank you so much. Such a beautiful and precise answer, I think. So, yeah, let's go to the next agenda. Usually, the evaluation, the introducing of evaluation team by our general evaluator today, which is Mr. Dede. Over to you, Mr. Dede.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Farah, our Toastmaster of the meeting. So, happy morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Welcome back. It's me, Dede, in the happy morning meeting, which means we got the spirit in the morning, even we're meeting in the the night, Friday night, and it's okay because we learn and we need to content ourselves to make these beautiful Friday nights with fulfilling and less stress in our busy life, because sometimes we will overwhelm or to do the something, but please take your moment to join in HBD meeting. So for the GE, basically I will check a note for the feedback all of the meeting from the first and to the end, so we can gain how the good point that we learn how the meeting, and then the thing that we can improve for the next meeting. It's not only general in the meeting, but also in the person that we take a role and be participate in this meeting. So I'm not alone for tonight. I have the ranges that help me to gain and also to share the feedback for our meeting. The first, I will call our grammarian, Toastmaster Mia. Hello, Toastmaster Mia. Please share your role tonight. Thank you.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, but please confirm your window first.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is it good?
we can see everything though.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Now good.
Yes.
Yes, good.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I hope you are still content with me being one of the role takers for 3 weeks in a row. As grammarian, I will introduce you to our word of the day, which is contentment. It means happiness and satisfaction, often because you have everything you need. And contentment has an adjective, which is content. It means more like pleased with your situations and not hoping for change or improvement. But remember, content is always used after verbs, and content has different meaning as well if it's a verb. So let's unmute ourselves to say the word of the day together in English and in English British and English American, it would be the same. So let's repeat after me. Contentment.
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 Content.
Contentment.
Right. So I have some examples. First one is more people were finding that material things do not bring contentment. Agree with me? Somebody agree with me? And the second one is he has found contentment in his life and is very content. All right, so I encourage you to use contentment when speaking. I will briefly report on the grammar you use in your speech, and don't worry, I won't be a grammar Nazi. As I still make mistakes, we grow from our mistakes. So have fun. I hope our meeting this morning will bring you contentment. I'm passing the baton to Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, our beautiful grammarian Toastmaster Mia, regarding share the word of the day for tonight. And also we have other rangers for help me to make sure that our meeting run as the agenda as well. We have our timer as the new member from the SCBD Toastmaster Tifanka. Toastmaster Tifanka, please share your role and the screen is yours.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Divanka. I am at a state of contentment right now because I will be serving you as your timer for tonight's session. As a timer, I will time the formal speech, table topic speakers, and the evaluation, and I will also alert the speakers by changing the color of my background according to the agenda. We have two speeches today. The first speech is a regular prepared speech that will be 5 to 7 minutes long. At 5 minutes, I'll change my background to green. At 6 minutes, I'll change it to yellow. And at 7, it'll be to red. The second speech is also a regular prepared speech along with a Q&A session that will be 15 to 20 minutes long. And the agenda for the regular prepared speech will be the same. I'll change my background to green at 5, yellow at 6, and red at 7. And for the Q&A, it'll be green at 8, yellow at 10, and red at 12 minutes. Next, we have a special table topic session. The timing for this will be 30 seconds to 1 minute. At 30 seconds, I'll change my background to green, at 45 seconds to yellow, and at 1 minute to red. For the evaluations, the timing is 2 to 3 minutes, 2 minutes to green, 2.5 minutes to yellow, and 3 minutes to red. To all the speakers, don't forget to wrap up your speech within 30 seconds after seeing the red background to stay within the eligible time for voting. Good luck to all speakers, and I hope you all enjoy the session. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you so much, our timer Toastmaster Tifanka. And then sometimes when we speak in the meeting, we forget the word and we spend a lot of the and for tonight we have Toastmaster Arif. He will serve as a WOD counter. So Toastmaster Arif, please share your role and the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dede, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Contentment. I'm on the stage of contentment today because I'm proudly to serve you as YOD counter for tonight. What we are OD counter. My responsibility is to note and to capture words and sounds are used as pause filter by anyone who speaks during the meeting. I will listen overused words like well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filter words like um, and During the meeting, I will note the speaker who repeats an a word phrase such as I or this means. Another thing that I note of the word of the day is contentment. Please sure that we are using these words during the meeting. At the end of the meeting, I will report by the timesheet with each speaker that used the expression. Back to you, Toastmaster Dede. Don't forget to use our word of the day, contentment.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ari, who reminded us to using our word of the day, contentments. And we have the last our ranger to help us for voting the best prepared speech, evaluator, and best table topic. Toastmaster Sonny, are you there? Okay, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Madam G. Am I audible and visible, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Happy morning, everyone. My name is Toastmaster Sonny, and today I'll serve you as your ballot counter. If you think that I'm currently doing a role playing that like I usually did on the other role taker, unfortunately it's not. I'm still on my way. But don't worry, I'll be back in time when at the end of the session to cast the vote so that you can choose the best prepared speech, the best table topic, and the best evaluators. And today we will try something different. If usually we cast the vote one by one, today we will cast the vote only once for all three speakers, and I will do it at the end of the evaluation session. So, your contentment, please take a note and remember to cast your vote at the end of the meeting. And don't worry, I'll get you later. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sonny, our last ranger, to help the general FR for tonight. And for all of the team in the GE already introduced. And I also will share that this is not only in the team, but that is will be the evaluator who will be evaluate the prepared speech with Toastmaster Sabrina and Toastmaster Alvin as the evaluator for the prepared speech as well. And in the end of the meeting, me as the general evaluator, I will evaluate and share my report in the end of the meeting. So back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Farah.
Thank you so much, Madam GE, for explaining the role with her team. So let's proceed to our next agenda. Prepare speech. We have Toastmaster Olivia for the first prepared speech speaker, which will be evaluated by the first evaluator, Toastmaster Sabrina. So Toastmaster Sabrina will introduce Toastmaster Olivia's project. Over to you, Toastmaster Sabrina.
All right. Am I audible and visible? Okay. Yes. Toastmaster Olivia, our Vice President of Public Relations, will deliver her Level 3 Project 3 in Strategic Relationship Pathway. Toastmaster Olivia will deliver her speech in 5 until 7 minutes, and the purpose of her speech is to inspire the audience. As an evaluator, I will pay attention to the content as well as the audience reactions. So audience feel free to react, and So without further ado, Toastmaster Olivia with a speech titled Free Gifts. Free Gifts, Toastmaster Olivia.
Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Okay, so before I start, let me ask you a question or a couple of questions. So raise your hands or unmute yourself if you like freebies, free things.
Oh, me. I love
Yeah. So, okay, now I would like to ask you another question. Raise your hands or unmute yourself again if you like to share things to others. Oh, okay. Some of you who doesn't raise your hands or say other things, perhaps you have much cannot have financials or perhaps time or perhaps other responsibilities that restrict you to you are very reluctant to share other things. That's okay. But what if I told you if you could give other people free things from your part? So let me tell you my experience. A couple of years ago, I was having a terrible day. Everything was terrible. The weather was bad. Their problems was keep piling and piling. I was so stressed. Like everything that could go wrong was going wrong. And I'm just like, so at that time I was going back to my home, preferring just to go to my room and just sleep or perhaps watch TV, watch movie, read my books, and just stay alone at my room. However, on my way from my home, I suddenly encounter a middle-aged lady. I did not know her. I still don't know her. And I did not know her name. I did not recognize whatsoever from her. However, when we met each other, suddenly she gave me something. She gave me a gift that changed my life since then. Do you know what it is? She smiled at me, a complete stranger, and said, "Good afternoon." I was shocked because I didn't know her. Who is she? And like, as a complete Asian teen girls, I awkwardly, politely smiled to her and said, "Good afternoon." You know that smile that like just this is my polite smile. I didn't know you. You just smile like this, so I've smiled back. Yeah, that's the smile. But however, because I don't know whether it is because she smiled at me, she greets me, or I smiled back. Somehow, my world that was so stressful, so dark, suddenly changed. My mood was lifted. Suddenly the world was not so dark anymore. Well, perhaps it's not until the state of the contentment, but my mood was still lifted. So why do you think that happens? So according to studies, actually, by smiling, your body actually produces chemical reactions. If I'm not wrong, I'm sorry for the doctor here. It produces dopamine, there was serotonin, and other chemical reactions that tricks you to think that you are happy, and you are. And moreover, by smiling and greeting to other people, not only you help others, not only perhaps you suddenly make their words brighter, perhaps you made other people suddenly become more human, because you appreciate them, because you thought that, oh, you are here, I appreciate you, I see you. So not only that, not only helping others, you're actually helping yourself by making yourself more happy. So isn't that wonderful? Just by smiling, just by greeting happy morning, or personally greet good afternoon, good evening, thank you. You help other people. And that is why when I did consciously, so that's why when I actually say happy morning at the first time, and you all replied back, and you unconsciously smiled at me back, smiled back at me. Isn't that such wonderful feedback? It's a good loop, you know? So let me now ask you a question again. If you could help others and help yourself by sharing your smile, by greeting others, do you want to try it? Please raise your hands or just unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yes. By just smiling, by just greeting, you make other people happy. You make the world less stressful. You make the world much more happier. Just start by doing by day, one at a time, one smile at a time. Back to you, Toastmaster of Meat.
Wow. Thank you so much, Professor Olivia, for delivering such an engaging story about that free gift, which I actually don't expect the smile to be the gift. And her story is so reflected in her smile. Like, I really like her smile. Thank you so much for reminding us about that. Okay, without further ado, now we will be having our second speaker, Toastmaster Nabila, which will be evaluated by Toastmaster Alvin. Toastmaster Alvin, the time is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmasters. Today we will witness another educational session by Nabila Ayu Budianti. Will deliver a project in level 4, already ongoing presentation mastery pathway. Question and answer project. The purpose of this project is for Nabila to learn about and practice facilitating a Q&A session. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to practice delivering an informative speech and running a well-organized Q&A session. The member is responsible for managing time, so there is adequate opportunity for both. And I will evaluate the speech as well as how she managed the question and answer session. Toastmaster Nabila Ayu Budianti, you are what you eat. You are what you eat, Toastmaster Nabila Ayu Budianti.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
To my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Please allow me some time to have it in a full view. Okay. First of all, I would like to ask you a question. How do you like your food? Is it because of the taste? Please type it in the chat box. Do you consider yourself as a sweet tooth? Or maybe you like the savory treats like fries or chips. Yeah. Those options that we have about food and how we choose it is actually because of something that is happening inside of our body. And we will going to talk about it tonight. First of all, I would like to share about my story. I was a kid who is a picky eater. I only eat the food that I like. And I always told my mother, Ibu, I want to eat this. Please cook this for me. And then my beloved mother will cook it for me. And then at the other time, I will also taste the food that she cooked. Hmm. Oh no, please give more salt, or please give more sugar, like that. Maybe we can do it. Like for example, when we want to eat something, we will think about why. And it is most of the time because of the taste. And so there was one day when my friend, out of the blue, asked me a question. Hey, Nabila, you are a biology graduate, right? Yes, I am. I want to ask you something. Do you know when we eat, what is actually happening in our body? Hmm. It got me intrigued. I was like, oh, yeah, I know there is a metabolism process that is happening inside of our body, and the macromolecules will be digested, and yeah. But then, starting from there, I read a lot of books and also watch films that is talking about food and metabolism. What is actually happening inside of our body? How does the food that we eat is converted into the energy that we use for doing a lot of things? How does it actually happen? And why are some of us like the sweet and the others are like savory treats? And so it got me into a journey of an extreme diet. I started to write down all of my daily menus like this. Every day I write, what do I eat for my breakfast? What do I have for my lunch? What do I have for my dinner? And then I observe what is happening inside of my body. Is it affect my mood? Is it affect my health? Is it affect my, my taste when I'm eating something? And then I also cook my own meal. This is one of the lunch that I brought when I go to the office because I feel like, okay, so when I'm eating, what is actually I aim for? Is it only because of the taste where it is only inside of our mouth, right? And it is only happening for a split seconds. But then after that, the whole process takes place inside of our gut, in our intestine. There is a long process there. It is happening. And so what it is? Why should I care? This is the answer. It is because of our gut microbiome. This is the composition of the bacteria that is living inside our gut. There is 10% of Enterococcus and E. coli, and then most of it is populated by three kinds of bacteria, which is bacteroids, bifidobacterium, and lactobacillus. And the other 1% is the negative bacteria, which can cause harm when the condition of those bad bacteria are dominant, it will get us sick. And then, what does it do inside of our body? First of all, the bacteroids. It will help us digest the carbohydrates and then protein and also healthy fats. The next one is bifidobacteria. It will help us digest the carbohydrates and also fiber. And the last one is lactobacillus. As we know, it is help us digest carbohydrates and also lactose in milk. And from all of these three combination of bacteria, it will define the taste that we long for, the taste that we want to eat. But sometimes we just don't realize it. And so I would like, how to change our habit of eating? A change of eating habit is not just a change of food that we eat, but it is actually a change of mindset, because when we are aware of the food that we eat and the effect that it has, it will makes us motivated. So we can start it by take a record, make a regulation, and then plan our own meal. That's all I have for tonight. On my last sentence is happiness and bacteria have one thing in common. They multiply by dividing. I hope you guys have the contentment because of this quote. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Hey, thank you so much for the insightful lecture, Toastmaster Nabila. And now we will proceed to the question and answer session, I think. So, anyone, do you have a question for Toastmaster Nabila? You can raise your hand.
I'd like to ask.
Okay, Toastmaster Jonah.
Okay, thank you to our Toastmaster meeting and Toastmaster Nabila. I'd like to ask. I've heard that gut bacteria affects our mood and personality. So it's a layered question. First, is it true that transferring gut bacteria from another person to another person will change their mood and behavior? And second, what foods and gut bacteria can improve our mood? Thank you.
I see. Well, Toastmaster Dona, it is actually a very tough question. I will address it one by one as best as I can. First of all, bacteria, I don't mean it will change or affect our personality. Uh, maybe it's a bit too far, but we can say it as in the mood, because mood is, in science, mood is affected by hormones, and hormones is affected because of the condition that we are in and also the food that we eat. That's how it works as a framework. And then for the second question, um, if if we are transferring bacteria from one person to the other, does it will affect the person that is being transferred? Yeah. So the question is yes, and even transferring bacteria is considered as one of therapy, like for a treatment, a health treatment for someone that is having a colorectal disease, like for cancer and also colorectal disease. Yes, because as what I explained earlier, there is a composition of bacteria inside of our gut. And the composition is not only talking about the type of bacteria itself, but it is also the number of it. Yeah, some people have a diverse kinds of bacteria inside of their gut, which is very good, and some others have low diversity inside of their gut, which make them rather what is it? Not sick, but tend to have an intolerance. Like we know, there are some person that is lactose tolerant, for example. It is actually because of the lack of those lactose consuming bacteria inside of their gut. Okay. Is it answering all of your question, or maybe I missed something? Toastmaster
We're good,
Donna.
thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Donna.
Thank you, Toastmaster Donna, for the question. So next question will be from Toastmaster Olivia.
Thank you, Master Farah. That's Master Nabila, such a wonderful speech. But I'm very curious about for example, the one that you said that we need to record, regulate, and plan. And could you please kindly explain or elaborate more about the regulate one? I mean, is it regulate by the measurements? What is the measurement? Is it like, do we just reduce our own intake, or we just programs, or what do you mean? Or you just need to look at first at the bacteria first before we eat? Okay, thank you.
I see. Thank you, Toastmaster Olivia. So yeah, I'm actually a bit running out of time when I'm explaining about the framework that I offered tonight. First of all, about the regulate section, it is actually to regulate our own rules, which means we need to stick to the rules that I would say the most convenient for us to change. For example, I was in a very extreme diet of not eating rice, red meat, and also dairy products. Yeah, it was happened 1 year ago. I didn't eat those kind of foods for 2 months, but it got me sick. Not sick, but my menstruation period is getting shortened, and then I also tend to have you know, not a very, not a very. I lose my weight too fast, and then yeah, it's just too strict for me. And then after that, I try to make a regulation that is a bit more adjustable. For example, I still eat rice, but not in the big portion, and I only eat it in the afternoon for lunch. But for example, for breakfast or for dinner, I didn't eat that like that. Or I make a regulation of eating 1 day of a lot of fibers. So I eat a lot of veggies and also fruits like that. And yeah, you can do it on your own. You can choose it by your own convenience because you are the one who knows what is the best way to what is it? Yeah, what is the best way for you to cope with that? Because the key is in the consistency and how you can manage that to happen, for a long time, not just a short time, not just a short period. Just like what I have before, the diet was too strict, and then I changed it to the type that I can bear, which is um, until now I didn't drink not only drink, but I didn't want to eat a packaged food, a factory made food. Yeah, I really cut off this kind of food as much as I can. I didn't buy it. Like instant noodles, also, I didn't buy it. My rule is that I wouldn't buy any of that. But if I have to receive it, then I can eat it, but only in small amount. So I can, yeah, only because I don't want to trash it. But yeah, it's okay if someone give me that, I will eat it. But my rule is that I won't buy any of that by myself. Yeah, so it's the regulate part is actually something that you can see how do you can uh abide to the rule that you made for yourself. Yeah, I hope that answers the question to Master Olivia.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much for the question, Toastmaster Olivia. And we have the third question here from Toastmaster Arif.
Thank you, Toastmasters Nabila. You are already explained for us about the diet. I want to ask some about coffee and sugar. I know you know that sugar and coffee are very can elevate our mood. My question is, do you drink coffee or sugar? like boba and the other? And then how do you replace it with the good diets? And are you agree with me that coffee will elevate and make you less stressed? Even though sometimes we can get happy from the coffee or from the sugar, but we feel like unmeaningful for something. Back to you, Toastmaster Nabila.
All right. Thank you for the question, Toastmaster Arif. For coffee and sugar and sweet beverage, yeah, like boba also, it is true that it has an effect of stimulating our body to feel good and also to feel energized because it has a form of glucose that is very easy to be absorbed inside of our body. That is why we get energized very easily when we are drinking sugary drinks like that. For me, I didn't drink coffee and tea, so I really prefer just mineral water. And then even for breaking my fast, I also don't drink tea for that. Yeah, because other than the sugar composition, the tea and also, for example, the tea and then coffee. For tea, it is actually because of the tannin. Yeah, there is a chemical called tannin, which is restricted the absorption of zinc. And yeah, for especially for women, it is not a very good thing because we need zinc for our uh, what is it? That I'm sorry, yeah, is zinc in to prevent anemia. Yeah, it is to prevent anemia. Iron, yes, the iron. And then another thing about coffee. For coffee, I only drink Americano actually without sugar because it's the best way and the healthiest way. So it is true that sometimes we need it. I also sometimes need it, but I didn't drink it regularly on a regular basis. And for boba, I don't drink it because it's full of sugar. Even though you make it as a less sugar, but the other components are artificial chemicals, which actually we don't need inside of our body. And then how do I cope with that? If I want to eat sweets, I only eat chocolate. That is the best way. But chocolate, you have to make sure it doesn't have a high composition of sugars. Yeah, just dark chocolate, for example, it is very good and it is has a lot of healthy benefits for us. Just eat chocolate or a very sweet fruit is actually like watermelon, or you can also have um yeah, other sweet fruits. It is better. Sometimes I eat those a lot of fruits when I craving something. It is better. It is also said that you can also switch your snacks to fruits and also to peanuts. Yeah, actually it is better than chips because it has a lot of proteins inside. Okay. Yeah. Is that answering your question, Master Arif?
Thank you, Toastmaster Nabila. I'm happy with your explanation.
Okay, thank you, Master Arif.
Okay. Thank you so
Uh,
much for the question. This was Arif. And I think that would be the last question, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Can we answer the question in the chat box?
Oh, well, there's
Tea, yeah, include flower tea or white tea. Actually, for this, I need to learn more about it, but I know that there is some kind of tea that is good. One that I know is the what is it? Uh, yeah, I forgot. Let me check about it and get back to you, Master Olivia. But yeah, okay. Back to you, Master of the meeting. Master Farah.
Thank you so much for the insightful question and answer. session. And I know I can still see some curious faces that want to ask more about your lecture, but maybe due to the limited time we have, we can arrange another class later, right, outside of this meeting. All right. So that is the prepared speech session. And now we will move to the next session, which is table topics. Special table topics session, which will be led by Toastmaster Leonie, our game master. Over to you, Toastmaster Leonie.
Can we call the timer first?
Oh my God. So sorry. I forgot about that. Okay, so before we proceed to the special table topic session, we will be having our timer report, which will be delivered by Toastmaster Tivanka. Over to you, Toastmaster Tivanka.
Both of the speaker are eligible to be voted. Well done.
All right. Thank you so much for keeping us with the time. And next to the next session, the table topic session with Toastmaster Leonie. Over to you, Toastmaster Leonie.
All right, thank you so much. So now we're going to have this fun session today. And I'm going to first share my screen. Let me check. So today it's not going to be a ordinary table topic, but it's going to be a fun tag team debate. So what is a fun tag team debate is? Let me just share your screen. So, SCBD Toastmasters Club Fun Tag Team Debate Session. We're going to have this session, which is a session to help participants practice presenting arguments, thinking quickly, and communicating clearly while also having fun. There are no right or wrong answers, just how well you present your ideas. And this is going to be a little bit longer for the description, so pay attention, class. The participant for this session would be, I will choose 4 participants for each round. So I have the right for choosing the team. I will split them into 2 teams. First one, advocating team. The second one will be the opposing team. And then I will give one motion. What is a motion? It's sort of idea or a topic for each round. The advocating team defends the motion and the opposing team against the motion. And you can really choose the side because you will be determined at the beginning of the round. And the timer will be a maximum of 90 seconds to present your arguments. 30 seconds will be green light, 45 seconds yellow, 60 seconds red light, and that means you have 30 seconds more to finish up your argument. If any speaker exceeds the 90-second limit, their team will not be eligible to be voted as the winning team. Now for the voting will take place during the general evaluation session, just like what Toastmaster Tony said. And the ballot counter, Toastmaster Tony, will give a recap to refresh your memory before the voting. And each team will be voted individually as a team, not as a comparison between teams. So even if you are first one by one, but you'll be voted individually as a team though. Now, here's the debate flow. I hope you're still with me because it's a little bit longer, right? I know that you're so confused probably at this time. So the debate flow would be the advocating team. Speaker 1 will start an argument to support the motion. And then we'll go to the opposing team, which is Speaker 2. He or she will provide a counter argument for speaker 1, followed by their argument against it. And then we'll go to the speaker 3, who will provide a counter argument for speaker 2 argument and further support the motion. And the speaker 4 will then provide counter argument for speaker 3 and conclude. And you have to do this in less than 90 seconds. That's the challenge. For instance, motion example, leaving work on time every day guarantees happiness. Speaker 1, start an argument while leaving work on time every day guarantees happiness. And then speaker 2 will provide counter argument about it. Speaker 3 will provide counter argument against speaker 2. And speaker 4 will give another counter argument and give conclusion. Okay, so don't forget our word of the day is contentment. So please use this whenever it is possible. And I do know that you're just probably a little bit confused, but let's just get into it, okay? So I want to call maybe Toastmaster Arif. Would you like to be the advocating team? Toastmaster Arif? Okay, Toastmaster Arif is not probably. Are you ready, Toastmaster Arif?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Okay, you're not. Okay, no problem. Let's go to first of all, Toastmaster Sultan, are you ready to be the first speaker?
I'm sorry, Tam Naomi. I'm on site internet right now. Maybe another
Okay,
time.
no worries. No problem. No, so I would like to call visiting Toastmaster Kayum. Would you like to be the first speaker?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, now you will be the advocating team, and the next one would be Toastmaster Sabrina. Would you like to be the tag team for Toastmaster Kayum?
Can I pass? I'm still working on my evaluation.
Okay, no worries. No worries. How about Toastmaster Olivia, who's already done with her speech, and she's pretty good debater. Toastmaster Olivia?
Okay, let's try it.
All right. Toastmaster Kayo and Toastmaster Olivia will be the advocating team. Toastmaster, I would like to call Toastmaster Donna.
Oh no. Let's go.
Okay, Toastmaster Donna. And then Toastmaster Nikki. Would you like to join Toastmaster Nikki?
Can. Right, let's go.
Oh. All right, so the first team would be Toastmaster Kayum and Toastmaster Olivia. Don't forget, you are the advocating team. You'll be
Yes.
the first speaker will be Toastmaster Kayum. The second speaker will be Toastmaster Donna. The third speaker will be Toastmaster Olivia. And the fourth speaker would be Toastmaster Nikki. Okay, so here's the motion for you. Eating Indomie or instant noodle at midnight brings more peace than any meditation app. Eating Indomie or instant noodle at midnight brings more peace than any meditation app. Are you ready, Toshiro Kayu? The first argument is yours.
Dear Indomie fans, how long did you all take to just click on the stove and let the noodle itself cook? It's not long enough, right? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and ta-da, the meal is done. So the fact that I would like to be here to support the contentment of having Indomie during a midnight time, it will be great and better. So my friend, the first thing I would like to bring to the table here is that look at the bright side on how much the manufacturer put their effort to bring a lot of Indomie in the Indonesia. And you all going to do just cook and eat it. And yes, I would believe it is better than a meditating app because you don't have to download it. You don't have to wait for it to be loaded. And you will also have the time for you to enjoy the meal by itself. And you can serve it on the way you like it. But meditation app, you can't do that. Am I right, my friends? So with that, my Indomie friends, if I win these sessions, Indomie will come from you to Sarawak to Indonesia instantly. With that, back to you, Leonie.
Solid argument, Toastmaster Kayu. It's not unlike meditation app. Indomie is quite easier to get. So the next one would counter this argument would be Toastmaster Donna.
I run into shaky feelings a lot. And oftentimes I need faster relief than boiling water. And as we've learned from our second speaker tonight, that we have to be mindful of what we put inside our bodies. Indomie is a calorie bomb, clocking at 600 calories at midnight where we're supposed to sleep. That is not good for our metabolism. I watch what I eat, and instead, to calm me down, I'm actually the best person to be here because I'm a real subscriber of Headspace. Please download. It is only $2 a month, I think, and it really helps with feeling better when you want to calm down and straighten out your thoughts. So I believe that there are better ways to be mindful and slow down rather than boiling noodles and then eating it. And then after that, what? I'm gluten sensitive. I don't feel good after eating noodles. So back to you, Table Topic Master.
Ooh, bringing the calorie thing and then actually giving us the app recommendation. Solid one. Toastmaster Olivia, are you ready for your counter argument for that?
Wait, give me 5 seconds.
Of course.
Okay.
We could probably get an
Okay, let's
instant
start.
noodle before it.
Okay. When you are turn on the stove and you just watch the fire, it's just mesmerizing you, and it can make you feel relaxed, and it's also like kind of like a meditation. And I feel when you see the water boiling, it's also like a part of meditation, and you know how the steps to cook the indomie in your heart, and it's like just a really good steps, and it's just like a habit that is like becoming an action meditation for you. It's just a step by step. It doesn't need to pay. You just need to pay only Indomie one time. No need for one month. 1 month fee. That is all from me. Master Leonie.
Wow, that was actually a clever rebuttal from Toastmaster Olivia, taking things into the economical things that we could have with Indomie. And now let's move on to our last refute. Toastmaster Nikki, are you ready to conclude the debate?
Ready? Well, rebutting the advocating team, fine. You buy Indomie, it's cheap, it's fast, you get instant contentment for what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes when you devour the calories, like Toastmaster Donna said. And then after that, what comes next? You feel empty once again. You feel it's not enough. And then you go for seconds and seconds. And before you know it, let's say
how many? 3,000 rupees become a box of Indomie, let's say. And then 5 minutes of boiling, one packet of Indomie goes to like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of making more and more Indomie because we know how addicting it is, right? So it is temporary, ladies and gentlemen, but don't be fooled. So to conclude, as what Toastmaster Donna said, true contentment comes from inside. You meditate, you open that headspace, you use that subscription, and see what brings you true joy. I guess that's all from me. Back to Table Topic Master.
Okay. Honestly, both teams are giving the solid and hard arguments to this motion or against this motion. So thank you very much, all the participants. And I know that I say that if you're exceeding 90 seconds, you won't be eligible to be voted. But you know what? As a debate master for today, I'm feeling gracious, graceful for. So I think we can just let it go. The 90 seconds, if it's a little bit just more seconds, so you can also be eligible to be voted. So now let's move on to the second round. I want to know who wants to participate. Actually, I mean, it's not that hard, right? Is it? I mean, Toastmaster Donna, Toastmaster Olivia, Toastmaster Kayum, and Toastmaster Nikki have done it, and they did it really well. And the motion is not that hard. So I would like to call maybe our guest today, soon to be Toastmaster Farhad. Would you like to try?
I think I need to pass. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Alright, okay, pass. Alright. You really don't want to try? No worries. It's okay. So how about if I call Toastmaster Elfina from Gunung Sewu for the first speaker? Is it
don't think she's here.
Elfina?
I don't think she's here.
Oh, Toast. Okay. How about, okay, so I'm going to call maybe Toastmaster Farah, our Tom, today. Speaker one.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, good one. Oh, now I would like to call Toastmaster Alvin.
Okay.
Okay. I hope you know, but you know the drill, right? To just counter argument. You are the advocating team. Toastmaster Farah and Toastmaster Alvin is the advocating team. Visiting Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, would you like to try? As the opposing?
Let me
All
try.
right, great. And then Toastmaster Nabila, our question and answer provider today. Toastmaster Nabila is not here. Okay, so the next one would be our grammarian, Toastmaster Mia. Would you like to try?
Okay, I'll try.
All right, good one. So Toastmaster Farah and Toastmaster Alvin, you are the advocating team. And for Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra and distinguished and Toastmaster Mia, you'll be the opposing team. So here's
Lenny,
your...
I have something.
Yes,
So my speaking time is 1 minute, isn't it?
yes, 90 seconds. So 1 minute only, okay?
Or 90 seconds?
Yes,
Oh.
1 minute and then plus grace period 30 seconds. Okay, so here's the motion. Being stuck in a traffic jam makes you more grateful for the little things. Being stuck in a traffic jam makes you more grateful for the little things. So, Toastmaster Farah, you will give your first argument.
Okay, let me think. Okay. Imagine you are living in a city with so many people and you are looking for some kind of searching, like you look for something in your life and you are so confused with what you do. I think you should try to just drive anywhere and open your Google Maps and look for the red line there and go there. Because by driving in the middle of so many people, like so many cars, you gotta spend more time there. Like you will have so many time to contemplate about your life contentment, about the things that you have done like yesterday or the day before or even the day before. So you should try to stop in the middle of the traffic jam. Back to you. So what's up, Foster?
To give yourself a contentment while on the traffic jam and take some conversation while at it. Very solid argument. Now we're going to move to distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, who will refute that argument and maybe he could give another argument why it is not good to be stuck in the traffic. Distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, the screen is
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, when you live in Jakarta, you will be stuck in any traffic light. But remember, we have got our info. We can try to search which road is a bit quieter. Why we need that things? Because when we are stuck, our head is boiling up and we want to be angry and the emotion will be coming up. So for me, it's better to search for another road, a side road, which is quieter and not so stuck in the traffic jam. And because we want to have a rest, we want to enjoy our life, not getting stuck in the traffic jam. Yes, it is true what you said. You cannot avoid it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we can avoid it. Try to search here to find which one is the better one. Because it will make your life easier. Back to you.
all right. So it's not a good thing if you're stuck in the traffic jam. Let's just try another route to hinder that traffic jam. A good point. And now let's move on to the advocating team again. Toastmaster Alvin Abrar. Let's finish you.
I think Pa Yusuf is agree with us that in traffic we can play phone. And of course, with phone, there are so many things that we can do during the traffic. One of them is listening to a podcast, motivational video. Sometimes when I was in the traffic, I listen to motivation video. I feel better. I can face this traffic. And the other things that I can do in traffic is I can memorize my speech. So one day I haven't prepared my speech and then I am in traffic jam. So I'm just yelling on the road, practicing my opening, my closing with the hardest voice as I can and not disturbing anybody. So traffic jam is a blessing for me. And I believe I cannot avoid it because I have to commute from Planet Bekasi to Jakarta every day. So imagine how many speech I can practice, how many podcasts I can listen, and a lot of blessing there. So fellow Toastmasters, Traffic jam is not avoided if you are still working. I know Pak Yusuf is maybe already near from his office, but so many blessings that we can have in traffic, and let's be grateful of it.
All right, using argument from the advocate from the opposing team to your own benefit. That was quite clever and intelligent, but we still have the the opposing team, who will try to convince us. Toastmaster Mia.
Sorry, guys, what a waste of time. I'm gonna ask you again, how can wasting timing make us grateful for small things? Rather than being stuck in the traffic, I'd better do 1,000 other things that brings me contentment. I could do gardening, walking, or check out my friends. The government should do something as well. Otherwise, we're gonna lose a lot in economy. I'm in for a work from home. It's much more practical. We don't have to waste gasoline, money, and the most important thing, time. So I'll be very grateful actually and be very content if Doraemon and his travel door will come to save me and set me free from the traffic jam. That's all.
That's a good argument. Yeah, I would love to do that as well, Doraemon. And thank you so much. So that is the end for the round 2. And that is all for the Fun Tag Team debate session for today. I hope we can all learn to be able to give our arguments in a concise way in such a limited time. But I hope it can bring us more contentment with our skills and bringing the arguments for every little thing that we could have in this life. So that is all from me as your debate master for today. And now I would like to hand the control to our timer for the time report. Back to you.
All the table topic speakers are eligible to be voted. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much. So that is all from me. And now let's move on to the next section. And I would like to hand the control back to our directors of the meeting.
Thank you, Miss Table Topic Master, for the fun session. I think we learned so much how to build our argument in the fastest time we could have. So next agenda will be online photo session before we proceed to the evaluation session. So let's open our camera. Visiting Toastmaster Nikki, Guest Mohammed, Guest Haikal, Guest Jacob, and Guest Gina. Would you please open your camera so we will have your face in our documentation.
Okay, everybody smile. My own camera, sorry. This picture will be uploaded onto our socials. So smile, especially guess Akram, guess Haikal. Okay, to answer Jacob and Gina. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, second pose. In 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone. Back to you to start the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Donut. Okay, so now we will be having the most awaited session, maybe the heart of every Toastmaster session, which is evaluation session. And this session will be led by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Dede. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Farah. So for this session, we start for the evaluation, and for our prepared speaker, Toastmaster Olivia, she will evaluate by our first speaker, by our evaluator, Toastmaster Sabrina. So Toastmaster Sabrina, please, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam G. Toastmaster Dede. Happy morning, everyone. Well, listening to Olivia's speech was like stepping into a fairy tale. That is the first thing that I feel content about her speech. Her expression and tone reminded me of a delightful Disney movie, right? Do you agree? Yeah, so she captivated us with her storytelling. In fact, I think my nephew will love to if she reads her bedtime story. Yeah. So the second thing I love about her speech is actually the structure. Well, Toastmaster Olivia starts with an engaging opening. Yeah, she asks about whether we love to get gifts and whether we love to give gifts. And I think the closing also is very important, which is she done it very well. She do what we call the call to action at the end, inviting us to start the chain of smile. I smile to you, you smile to me, we smile, smile, sigh. Yeah, and it's very nice. And the third thing that I like about Toastmasters, I too also didn't expect the twist, yeah, that the free gifts will be a smile. I thought it's something else, something like money or flowers or something else. So that makes the speech more memorable. However, I believe there's an opportunity for growth for Toastmaster Olivia to make her message even more impactful. So Olivia actually could elaborate further on the effect of smiling. Yeah, for example, or imagine if she had asked us, the audience, to smile, yeah, at that moment directly and ask how we felt about it, how we felt when doing it. Or Toastmaster Olivia can even turn to Toastmaster Donna, yeah, who was smiling ear to ear throughout the speech and ask her feeling. I think so. So engaging the audience in that way, I think could deepen your speech message. It deepen the audience understanding and connection to the message. All in all, I believe your speech is inspiring and you are successful in completing the project. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sabrina, for the evaluation. Yeah, we didn't expect that. The gift is smile. I also, maybe it's about money, but the simple things that can we give to others is our smile. We share the happiness and make them feel same like us. So we move to the others evaluation. Toastmaster Alvin, he will be evaluated. Toastmaster Nabila. Toastmaster Alvin, the screen is yours.
It is only on the taste, the rest is your whole body working. That is one lesson that I learned from Nabila today. What a professional slides and sharing from our Master of Health, Master of Food, Toastmaster Nabila. A lot of insight I learned today. And of course, all of the message is supported by a wonderful delivery. It started from her appearance. As you can see, she used a white suit. It really represents people that are mastering in health or any medicine or healthy world. Very convincing on your style, Nabila. And also your slides, very effective. As I can see, only picture, less words, very colorful. And the slides are supported as also by story, personal story. So I can follow your speech, and the speech is very convincing, not only that convincing, but also very useful for me. Because after listening to your speech, I'm more convinced to just drink a bottle of water rather than just iced tea or any sweet drink. Thank you so much, Nabila. And in managing the Q&A session, very important that she is nodding to the questioners, smiling, having eye contact, very respectful. And also, Nabila clarified the questioners. Did I answer your question? And the other points is that she reiterate the question. So the audience that is not catching the question can have it as well. Congratulations, Nabila, you nailed the project. And how to improve your performance today? First, I noticed that you are explaining about 3 kinds of bacteria, and I feel that kind of some audience that not with you at that particular time. So rather than just explaining this picture is doing this picture is doing that, try to express, like for example, this bacteria, how this bacteria is mean, this bacteria will do this and that. And this bacteria is very helpful. This is your best friend. So that kind of delivery will make your audience will be understanding more. And in aspect of answering the question, I observed that your way to answer the question is quite flat. Your vocal variety, it's quite flat, and make a pause as well. For example, when I was thinking about drinking a drink, at the time I switched to just mineral water, and I feel better afterwards. And one more thing to consider by Nabila is in the speech, I noticed that you have a wonderful quotes in the end that as well as bacteria, happiness also can be divided by themselves. But the transition from the closing to the quotes is quite abrupt. Just suddenly this part and then suddenly this part. So I encourage you to make a smoother transition from that closing to the quotes, right? So overall, Nabila, I enjoy your speech very much. Very useful, very relatable to all of us. It's quite like an educational session. And I think you are ready as an expert to share this kind of speech in professional setting, in a seminar. And I think you're more than ready. And please keep on your professional style, using story to support your speech. Very efficient slide. And don't forget to maintain your vocal variety using pause when answering to the questioners, and make smoother transition on the closing part. Thank you. Back to our GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alvin, for the evaluation. So please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Alvin and Toastmaster Sabrina. They give us the insight from the previous speaker that it will be helpful for us also to improve for our next meeting as well. So before I continue to the next, I will call our timer on Toastmaster Tifanka to share the report as well. Toastmaster Tifanka?
Only Toastmaster Sabrina is eligible to be voted. Yeah, Toastmaster Alvin was at 4 minutes 30 seconds, but regardless, he still gave a really good evaluation and it was really thorough, so it's all good.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Tifanga, for the report as well. So I think our ballot counter, Toastmaster Sony, are you ready for share the link to us to give the ballot counter?
Yes, wait a minute.
Okay, so the screen is yours, Toastmaster Sony.
Okay. Hold a second. Okay. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's time for you guys to vote your best speakers. Do you still remember which speakers that give you contentment a lot today? It's time to vote. You can scan the QR code on my screen or go to the chat, go to the link that I just set on the chat box. Well, I know that voting in one session at the end, maybe some of you forgot about the speakers. So let me remind you about our speakers today. We have two prepared speakers, Toastmaster Olivia, which give us free gift, that is smile, and also Toastmaster Nabila, that give us a mini lecture about food and also a good question and answer session that can make us understand more about food. And we also have the table topic session that is tag team debate. We heard a two debate session. The first one is between Toastmaster Koyum and Toastmaster Olivia, which agree that Indomie can give us happiness, versus Toastmaster Donna and Toastmaster Nikki that is not agree that Indomie give us happiness, and they recommend us to have headspace instead. And the second debate is about traffic. Toastmaster Farah and Toastmaster Alvin agree that traffic can give us more contentful in every situation, but these things Toastmaster Yusuf and Toastmaster Mia don't agree with them. And last but not least, we also have evaluator Toastmaster Sabrina that evaluate Toastmaster Olivia and Toastmaster Alvin that evaluate Toastmaster Nabila. But unfortunately, since this only Toastmaster Sabrina that is eligible, so you guys can just click her name on the voting. So yeah, that's all the voting. I think I will still open the voting for another 1 minute, but in the meantime, I'll give back the screen to our Madam G to continue the evaluation, and I'll give back to you later to announce the winners. Back to you, Madam.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sonia, our ballot counter for tonight. Yeah, he already shared the link, so please make sure that you vote. And so let's move on to the next session. This is general evaluator. So for the first, I will call our team ranger who will be share the report as well. The first, I will call our WOD report, Toastmaster Arif. Toastmaster Arif, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmasters Dedi. Let me share my screen. Do my screen are visible?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, this is a very good SCBD Toastmaster meeting. We already have Toastmaster Olivia and Toastmaster Nabila as prepared speech. They are very good during explain and deliver the speech. I can't found any or while so like but and repeat and others during Toastmaster Olivia prepared speech. It's very good. And also Toastmaster Nabila. Actually, I found we can, but in my mind, I'm thinking that it is emphasized not as part of we already counted for today, but in the during Q and answer session, I found form of repeat orders like I can only, it's, how do you, it's also, I know, and for 3 times. I know it's very hard during Q and answer session. We Toastmaster Nabila thinking and also explaining it in their own words. It's very good. Next, we move to the table topic master. Visiting Toastmaster Kayum, I can found any well, so energy track. He used a one word of the day, contentment. The same things also with Toastmaster Donna, Toastmaster Olivia, Toastmaster Nikki, but I'm happy with Toastmaster Nikki use word of the day twice. Contentment is true contentment, and the true contentment is found from ourselves, from itself. Next, we move to table topic master in second round. There are Toastmaster Farah without well, and track. Visiting Toastmaster Yusuf also do the same things, but I found twice with Toastmaster Alvin and without and etc. with Toastmaster Mia, and I've hear one plus one from Toastmaster Mia with contentment. And then I also would like to appreciate Toastmaster Leonie more than 70 times to encourage all the topic master to use the word of the day. We move to the next slide. During evaluation session, I found Toastmaster Sabrina one and two repeat orders, the best and the best. And I can find what contentment during Toastmaster Sabrina explain the evaluation with Toastmaster Olivia. Toastmaster Alvin during evaluation, I found there are twice and there's no word of the day. That's, ladies and gentlemen, before I close the report, I would like to reminding Toastmaster Nikki, contentment is true, and the true contentment is come from ourselves. Thank you, Toastmaster Nikki, for remind us. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Dede.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arif, with the detailed report as the RWOD. And then let's we move on for our teacher for the language. This is our grammarian, Toastmaster Mia. Toastmaster Mia, the screen is yours.
Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
We can.
Yes.
Okay, great. So let's give ourselves another round of applause because we've done our speeches and evaluation with absolute confidence.
Yeah.
I want to spotlight the positive vibe we've created so far tonight or this morning, such as we grow from our mistakes. I really like your smile, change of mindset. Happiness and bacteria have one thing in common. They multiply by dividing. There are no rights and wrong. I admire your self-control. Not that hard, and smile ear to ear. I spotted slight mistakes, but hopefully this can help us to eliminate grammar mistakes in the future. For example, I'm not feel like should be I don't feel like because it's a verb. It's not an adjective. Also, when you say something to note and capture. So we don't have to repeat the two times. Well, it's not totally wrong saying that it was going wrong, but we could also say it went wrong, just more direct. And we tend to forget that if we have two syllables, we can still use the endings er at the end, like more happy should be happier. And just to clarify, during our speech, we can put the timing in the beginning rather than saying, let me know, ask you. We can say, now, let me ask you. And for the modal words, we should say directly, can you, may you, rather than saying, do you, can. I'm gonna close my reports with some nice touches sprinkled by our speakers. For example, my mood lifted. It's just nicer rather than saying my mood was getting better. Sweet tooth, rather than saying someone who likes sweet tasting foods. It got me sick. It's more eloquent saying that rather than saying it made me sick. Last but not least, you know the drill. It just sounds cooler when you're saying you are familiar with. So I'll wrap my report now, and the screen is back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mia, for the detailed report. As our government, we learn a lot to improve our, the formula or the sentence in the English language, because the English language is our second language, is not our native speaker, so we can learn from it. And then, yeah, we already shared the report from the IWOD grammarian, so it's time for me to share my report. But before that, I will share my screen first. Wait a moment. Okay, so this is my general evaluation report. So for the first, I will make a report for our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Farah. She did a great job as the Tom, because in the first question that she shared with us with the question to others, and we answered the question by the chat box. She using the power tools with the PowerPoint and record some the feedback from the session and from the prepared speech and from the Q&A as well. And I think the room improvement as the Toastmaster of the meeting is to pick when the audience before the meeting started, to make the little bit conversation, to just for the warm and make them fulfilling before we started the meeting. But it's really great as the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Farah. Congratulations. And then for the timer, we have Toastmaster Tifanka. She mentioned and the detailed explanation duration of the each speaker in the prepared speech, evaluation, and the table topic as well, with the raise hand and change the background, and with the detailed report with the efficient and give a spirit of good luck for others. But I think the next the timer can also mention the important thing as the timer, so all of the speaker can notice and look at the raise hand after their speech. And another thing is we have the amazing table topic master. This is the new games that I know in the table topic. Toastmaster Leonie give the full of the fun and delicious meal question for us regarding the table topic as well. And she also shared the table topic and the games initially, the rule before the game starts. And the first good thing is she put the ranger team from the Toastmaster, so everyone can see the example how does the games work. And I believe it will be more interactive when she can took one guest, because we have a lot of guests to join in the tablet topic master. So it's maybe for the next time she can put one guest at least to join this session. And then for the evaluation session, we have the amazing evaluation from Toastmaster Sabrina and Toastmaster Alvin, how they focusing on the strengths each speaker and giving the feedback with the positive way, and also the feeling from the perspective as the evaluation. And I believe it will be more good thing if they can manage time as the evaluator, and also make the challenge for the speaker to next project, so she can improve in the next project as well. And we have Toastmaster Arif as RW or the counter. She shared the data report with efficient with each speaker, and also he mentioned about the speaker who used the word of the day, such as Toastmaster Ricky and Toastmaster Leonie. And I believe it will be more speaker using the RWOD if he can reminder the audience in the chat box. So everyone will using the contentment as the word of the day in their speech. And we have the Toastmaster May for the grammarians. She share the room of improvement, as the grammar is really excellent, because we need to know how to improve our speaking in English, and share the detailed report also with the efficient. But I believe it will be more engaged with the audience if she can add the memorable quote with a question, or ask the audience who said what about the the memorable quote, so we can recall what the message or the learn from the previous one. And overall, the meeting start on times, and also we have a lot of the guests and visiting Toastmaster. I really love in the SCBD because they always warm welcoming for the guests and visiting Toastmaster. Before the meeting, we also do some exercise to make our body and our our imagination in the same place in the SGBD Toastmaster. Overall, it's good, and I think it will be more excellent meeting if we can make this meeting less with the pressure, because in the Toastmaster is the room for practice, room for learn, and little the the contents means every speech or every meeting that we do in here, it will make our feeling better to the next meeting. It's all for me. I think it's time for half a frame from Toastmaster Sony. Toastmaster Sony, the screen is yours.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam G. So I know that everyone is curious who win the voting for tonight. And the result is can you see my screen, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. What else? Okay, so let's see who is best prepared speakers. We have two speakers, Toastmaster Olivia and Toastmaster Nabila. And let's unmute yourself and say the winner is, let's go, 1, 2, 3. The winner
The
is
winner
The
is
winner
Is
Toastmaster Nabila.
Yay! We're
Yay!
doing good.
Okay, Toastmaster Nabila, here is your certificate, and anyone can help me to take the photos.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Smile picture in 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Toastmaster Nabila. Next, we had a very interesting table topic session today with a tag team debate. And for those 4 teams who gonna win this best table topic speakers, let's unmute yourself and say again. The winner is...
The winner is...
Congratulations to Toastmaster Donna and Toastmaster Nikki. Thank you for against the Indomie. Okay, and replace it for the healthier options. So I guess healthier options win. Okay, for the certificate, I'll give one by one. I give to the Toastmaster Donna.
Oh, why?
Okay.
Sorry.
So...
Smile in 3, 2, 1. I'm taking a picture of myself. Okay, and Toastmaster Nikki, are you here? Oh, there she is.
Okay, now it's Toastmaster Nikki. It's your certificate.
Smile in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations again for Toastmaster Donna and Toastmaster Nikki. You girls nailed the table topic session very much. And for the SCBD members, if you want to nail the table topic session best like those two speakers, we will have something for you coming soon. Next one, we will announce who's the best evaluator. So please everyone unmute yourself and say, the winner is...
The winner,
The winner
is...
1, 2, 3.
is...
Toastmaster Sabrina.
Yay!
Congratulations, Toastmaster Sabrina. Here is your certificate.
Okay, smile in 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sabrina. Congratulations once again. And that's all the winners for today. All the speakers are good, but these are the best or the most favorite speakers according to you. But don't worry, we all learn from all of you, all the speakers, from the prepared speech, the table topic, and the evaluations. So if you want to learn more, if you want to join us, or if you still have more questions about what Toastmaster is or what SCBD Toastmaster is, you can ask this lady, not only our GE, but she's also our VP of membership, Toastmaster Dede. You can chat her to ask to know more about SCBD Toastmasters. That's all from me. Thank you everyone, and I'll give back the screen to Madam Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right. Thank you so much for the evaluators for such a thorough evaluations from general evaluators, speech evaluator, timer, bullet counter, WOD counter, and also our grammarian. I think we have learned so many things from the evaluation session. So next, here we are at the end of this meeting. The meeting that is full of contentment, like literally, because everything from the prepared speech and then table topics revolves around contentment. And to close this meeting, before I hand it over to Ms. President, of course, I want to close it with these quotes. Some quotes that I found from the books that I read, Love for Imperfect Things by Haman Sanim, that happiness comes when our hearts are peaceful and content, and when we learn to appreciate what we already have, whether it was an Indomie or headspace or being in the middle of traffic jam or finding another way around. So let's just learn to appreciate what we already have. So that's all from me. Toastmaster of the meeting. And thank you. I will hand it over to Madam President.
Thank you to Toastmaster Farah for leading such a wonderful meeting tonight. Let's give a round of applause. Ooh. Okay, just quickly before we go, I have a few not announcements, but also happy news. All of them are happy news. Okay. I'd like to congratulate Toastmaster Dede for completing level 4. Where's Toastmaster Dede? Where is she? There she is. Woohoo! Everyone, let's say congratulations, Toastmaster Dede.
Congratulations,
Woohoo! Best of luck for level 5.
Yeah.
And next, I'd also like to welcome our first time role takers. Woohoo! So we have Toastmaster Farah as Toastmaster of the meeting. We have Toastmaster Devonka as the timer. We have Toastmaster Mia as grammarian. We have Toastmaster Arif as a counter. Ooh! And Toastmaster Sani as ballot counter. Is he here? Where is he? Oh, is he not here? That's fine. Well, all right then. Congratulations, everyone. How do you feel doing your first time doing this role?
It's
Mr.
so
Farah, you can start first. Yes, you were saying.
Yeah. It's so challenging to lead the meeting for the first
Oh
time.
yeah. What's the hardest part about it?
I think besides preparing for the slides, I feel like I have to do some kind of impromptu response, like
Yeah.
right along the meeting.
Got it. It is difficult and can be tricky sometimes. So thank you for trying. And to Mr. Tavanka, how do you feel?
Pretty good. But the thing is, I just feel like when I was doing it, I can't really listen to the speech because I'm just like, oh, having my timer on next to me. But instead, sometimes I'm like, oh, I really want to listen to that speech properly. But part of me is like, half of my brain is here, half of my brain is there. So I think that's the annoying bit about it. But apart from that, pretty good.
Yeah, I understand that. Sometimes when we're so engrossed and the speaker is so good, like, oh, I forgot to start the timer.
I start forgetting about the time and I'm like, I'm screwed. I need to go back to the time.
You'll be fine. Thank you so much. And to Sister Mia, how was it?
Yeah, it was a lot. At the same time, I was very happy that because I'm content listening to the positive sentences, also very good, nice touch or proverbs that we use. It improves my own English skills as well. So yeah, I would recommend it to other people to join it.
Yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. A lot of people who avoid being grammarian, they notice that it actually makes them better because you have to research on the fly when you have to deliver your report. Thank you. And to Mr. Arif, how do you feel?
I'm feeling contentment. This is my first time as VOD counter, and I do I'm listening, but I'm writing in the same times. And is it true? Is my ear true, or just like, oh yeah, this very quite happy. I'm very happy for this my first time as role takers.
Understood. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you being a counter tonight. All right, then. Thank you, everyone. Sorry to have whisked you out of stage early, but I also have a few things to say. We have an event, woohoo, with our neighbor Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. If Toastmaster Nikki is here to tell us a little bit about this event, I'd love to welcome her. Otherwise, I'd like to say a little bit about this. So if you like table topics and if you want to hone your skills and get better, please join us at Gibika next Sunday afternoon so that we can have a little picnic and then we can answer questions together and get to know each other better. And our next meeting is very, very special because we are going to have 5 or 6 different whole speakers the whole night. So you are going to listen to a lot of speakers. That's called a speakathon, speaker marathon. So go ahead, learn from your fellow members, and see how we can become better in the future. All right, then. And if you're brand new, so our contest is going to be on January 18th, 2025. And in order to join, you have to finish level 2. So if that's on your calendar, pace yourselves and make sure that you can finish around 8 speeches by then. Link! So that'll be it from me. Please call Toastmaster Dede, our VP membership, and GE tonight for further info regarding SCBD Toastmasters Club, and also follow us on Instagram and on YouTube. See you next week. Bing, bing. Okay, so see you next week at SCBD Toastmasters Club. We are going to meet in person at the Ministry of Education Library. So that'll be it from me. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate you. With the power vested in me, I officially adjourn this meeting. Happy morning!